Welcome everybody. A big thank you to the 5 Carton campaigners and welcome to the 2021 Carton Awards E-vent. I'm Tony Hitchin, the outgoing General Manager of Pro Carton.
And I'm Mike Turner, MD of ECMA.
Doesn't this all seem rather familiar to you, Mike? Weren't
Just
we
a little
doing
bit.
Exactly the same thing last year?
I think we were.
There was a film, Groundhog Day,
Remember
which came out in 1993, a long time ago. It was a story about the same things happening over and over again. Ultimately, there's a happy ending, and we hope that'll be true for all of us too, and we'll be back to normal soon. And this presentation will be part of the Krakow Congress next year. Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, of course, co-starred with Andy McDowell. Well, I went one better because I've got the Managing Director of the European Carton Makers Association, and you don't get much bigger celebrities in the world of cartons than that.
So true. Thanks, Tony. We hope the next hour or so with us will be as enjoyable as that film. But as we take you through some of the highlights of the last year, in fact, it's the last 25 years, as this is the 25th anniversary of the European Carton Excellence Awards. And we'll look back at some of the fantastic packs that have won Carton of the Year awards over that period.
Of course, the main part of the show will be the announcement of the 2021 winners of our 3 carton competitions. And hopefully, technology allowing, we'll be able to talk to some of the winners live later on. Because this is a special year, we created some special trophies. There's the Carton Excellence Cup, which we awarded to the winner of the Carton of the Year and will be handed on to subsequent winners as a permanent reminder of all the companies that have entered into our Hall of Fame. Of course, they'll also get their usual trophies and certificates. In addition, at the end of the show, we'll be presenting the Champions Trophy to the most successful carton converter and board mill over the last quarter century. So make sure you stay with us until the credits at the very end. And thanks there to Guy, my personal valet.
So thanks also go to the sponsors of this event, particularly to our platinum sponsor, Bobst, one of the world's leading suppliers of equipment and services to the folding carton industry. Now let's have a look at a video. Doesn't that look great? Well, for the eagle-eyed amongst you, you may remember that video from this event last year. It's been another extraordinary year, and we could never imagine we'd need to postpone our Congress again. But with the vaccination programme now at full momentum across Europe, I'm as sure as I can be that we will be together again in the beautiful city of Krakow in Poland next September, and that life as we knew it will resume. I'm looking forward to meeting a smaller group of our members later this week in Strasbourg in France. Well, what an unusual 12 months it has been. At this event last year, I told you about meetings and functions I had attended in France, Germany, Denmark, Turkey, and many other countries. But for the last 12 months, I've not made a single business journey. In fact, I've not met a single ECMA member in person.
That's not good for your air miles, Mike.
Zero. But we found alternate ways to engage with members, continue the work of our committees and forums, as well as meeting legislators and consultants to defend and promote folding cartons. Yes, that's correct. Zoom, Teams and Cisco meetings have all become part of everyday working life. But let's face it, we're a people business, and I can't wait to be back to actual, real meetings. But in the meantime, I'd like to give you a quick tour of our activity in the last 12 months and some of the hot topics where we have been focused. Our committees and forums have been busy driving forward their agenda in different areas, and it really has been business as usual. Our Food Safety Committee published an update for the good manufacturing practice, which we've called GMP 2.0. It was last updated in 2013, and the new document has been well received, aligning our GMP with the latest BRC documents. Our Farmer Forum is currently writing a farmer-focused best practice guidelines for farmer secondary packaging, which is similar to a GMP, and we hope will be ready by year end. We've also created a group within our Farm Forum which will promote and defend farmer paper information leaflets from electronic product information. We should remember that if the leaflet goes at some stage, we may see the carton disappear as well, hence the focus of this committee. Our members on the Sustainability Forum, who are also engaged in the Forever Green Alliance, have been working incredibly hard to increase the circularity of fibre packaging. The Forever Green Alliance is committed to increasing the recycling rate of fibre packaging to 90% by 2030. Our other groups, such as the SME Forum, the Marketing and Communications Committee, the Tobacco Forum, and the Association Development Committee, working with our National Association members, have also been working hard in their respective areas to promote the folding carton sector. And of course, I need to mention my colleagues on the Executive Committee, led by our President, Jean-Francois Roche, who provide the strategic direction for ECMA. So around 70% of my time is focused on advocacy. And as the voice of the European carton sector, we take every opportunity to promote and defend folding cartons and carton board, and to challenge any restrictive measures. Seasoned Brussels observers have noted that more legislation packages are being updated and implemented now than ever before. Indeed, many of you will have heard me talk about the legislative tsunami emanating from Brussels. Legislators are currently at differing stages of implementing, amending the Packaging and Packaging Waste Directive, the Single-Use Plastics Directive, the Sustainable Products Initiative, the Waste Framework Directive, the Farm to Fork Strategy, REACH, which deals with microplastics, the Plastic Tax, substantiating green claims, and the Late Payments Directive, which has never really effectively been implemented. And the recently released EU Forest Strategy and Fit for 55, the largest legislative package ever released by the European Commission, which strives for carbon neutrality by 2050. So in the last 12 months, ECMA have been involved in over 50 consultations, impact assessments, or the submission of position papers in these legislative areas. The fibre packaging sector, including ECMA, is also planning to drastically increase our lobbying efforts by combining finance and expertise, and more will be announced concerning this shortly. Well, I'd love to talk more about my activity, but my time is nearly up. I want to thank all members for their engagement and support over the last year. And in concluding, I'm especially pleased that our membership is growing. Hence, I'd like to again welcome all the new members that have joined ECMA in the last year. So Tony, you've announced that you're leaving. What else has been happening at Pro Carton?
Thanks, Mike. Well, sounds like you've been having an awful lot of fun reading all that lot.
Non-stop.
As always, it was another busy year for us at Pro Carton, doing our utmost to promote the benefits of cartons and carton board. Hopefully most of you will have seen at least some of the things that we've been up to, and it's a pretty long list. Oh, but I don't have time to go through them all here. We've issued several new reports over the past year. We conducted 2 huge research studies, one amongst 7,051 adults amongst 11 European countries. And here you can see the report. And that was to understand how COVID has changed consumers' attitude since our last study in 2018. We also talked to 3,500 young people aged between 11 and 21, Gen Z as they're often called, to understand their views on sustainability issues. Now, everyone can access these reports on our website, but let me highlight a couple of things which I thought were interesting. Now, I thought that COVID would have meant that environmental concerns might have been ignored as people's lifestyles were changed beyond all of our expectations. But no, nearly half of consumers felt that COVID-19 has made them more concerned about the environment, and in fact only 22% felt that COVID had made them less concerned. It was also good to find that more than 8 times as many people still prefer products to be packed in cartons rather than plastic. And our Gen Z study showed that, if anything, this age group is even more environmentally conscious than their parents, which can only be good for the carton industry as well as for the planet. When we published our carton carbon footprint report 2 years ago, and those that watched last year might remember that cartons leave a very small footprint, I was also asked how our footprint compares to other materials. Now, at the time, we only had anecdotal data. It suggested ours was lower. But our comparative study scientifically compared the carbon footprints of similar products when packed in carton board or alternative materials. The E-vent data confirmed that on a per tonne basis, carton board's footprint was many times smaller than fossil-based materials. But the key question was, how did it compare on a per unit basis? This analysis proved conclusively that even on a per pack basis, cartons have a lower footprint, even when you exclude carbon sequestration. This study is authoritative. It was undertaken independently by the Research Institutes of Sweden and was verified by Intertek, a leading international quality assurance provider. But why do we do these studies? 2 main reasons. One, for our members, for them to use as they see fit, and secondly, for PR purposes. The media love formal studies, especially when they're slightly provocative, like this one. Talking of media coverage, ProCarton now has PR consultants in Italy, France, Germany, and the UK, with the UK agency working across Europe and issuing press releases on a pan-European basis. This year, we'll get at least 750 articles published across 20 or more countries, some of which are major features like this one in Cosmo magazine, a cosmetics publication that only came out a week or so ago. And that's only the coverage that we're aware of. There'll be many more cuttings that our service doesn't pick up. We issue about 30 press releases a year, usually in multiple languages, and we have over 1,000 contacts on our media database. We post on social media every single day. And we use bloggers and influencers in 5 countries to increase our reach, as well as using videos, GIFs, quizzes, quote cards, and paid campaigns. Our posts have reached literally millions of people across Europe, and we have again significantly increased our number of active followers. We now have more than 15,000. But are you all following ProCarton? And are you sharing our posts? We still need your help in spreading the word. Ticket, our school's education programme, has understandably taken a bit of a back seat over the last couple of years. But we're revamping all the materials so they're fresh and up to date, so that when you can get back into schools and show children the wonder of trees into cartons, cartons into trees. Nowadays, there's so much more that ProCarton gets involved in, ranging from being a leading green source and the new joint packaging advocacy campaign, to our own targeted trade and consumer advertising. If you want to find out more, please check out our websites, which, by the way, had over 180,000 visitors in the last year. And I would particularly encourage all ECMA and ProCarton members to check out the latest information that's in the exclusive members area. But it couldn't be done without the team behind the scenes. And I'd really like to thank everyone that has helped and worked with me over the last 5 years, as I'm standing down from Pro Carton this month. But I'm delighted that the future looks so bright for cartons and carton board.
Thanks, Tony. Boy, you look as if you've been almost as busy as I have. Before we move on to the first batch of awards, we'd like to start our little quiz. So it is a bit of fun, and if you didn't join us for the pre-event entertainment, you'll need to log on either by using this QR code, just open the camera and point at the QR code, or please register with Slido with the hashtag Carton Event. So I'll give you a second to scan the code and log on. Okay, so here goes. So here's question 1. Tony. So this brand was the first ever winner of the ECMA Pro Carton Award. It was the creme de la creme at the time.
But who was it? Here's the logo. It's not that familiar, is it? But was it A, Bollinger, B, Bacardi, C, Baileys, or D, Budweiser? All done? It was Baileys, and nearly half of you getting it all right. And how many for Budweiser? We just move that up on the screen slightly. Budweiser, 26%. So Baileys was correct.
Well, congratulations to everyone who got that one correct. I wouldn't have known, in fact, it was the Baileys logo, as much as I like drinking Baileys.
Yeah, but not for breakfast, Mike.
Not always.
Indeed, a slightly tricky one to start with, but let's see how you get on with question 2.
So possibly the most unusual winner was this bird feeder from Mayer Melnhof Packaging in 1999. But what was the brand? So was it A, Pedigree, B, Natura, C, Whiskers, could be a trick there, or D, Friskies? Give you a few seconds to get your answers in.
It must be Whiskers, a bird feeder. It's got to be.
I would have thought so. So the answer is Friskies. If you look carefully, in fact, you could just make out the logo on the picture. So well done to everyone who got that right, and we'll come back to the quiz in a few minutes. But now let's hear from the Senior Vice President and President EMEA of Graphic Packaging International and President of ECMA, Jean-Francois Roche.
My dear friends, a very warm welcome to the 25th European Pro Carton ECMA Excellence Award ceremony. Thanks to all of you who have joined the competition this year with, as usual, an amazing set of entries. Great changes have occurred over the last 25 years in the world of packaging. Environmental awareness has increased immensely. The European Green Deal, recently announced by the EU, including the Fit for 55 ambition, is without any doubt putting our industry in a leading position for the future. We have the right intrinsic settings to preserve our planet, and our great innovation capabilities are positioning us as a packaging of choice for the future. Today's ceremony will be an excellent example of it. And I have no doubts that Mike and Tony will lead this event with their usual high professionalism and British flair, and that the party will be thrilling. Finally, I truly hope that, supported by the different vaccination campaign and our resilience capability, the COVID-19 crisis will be partly overcome next year and will therefore give us the opportunity to enjoy the next ceremony all together in Krakow. Enjoy the event, take good care of yourself, and stay safe. Thank you.
Good to see you. Thanks, Jean-Francois.
He seems to have lost the Concorde picture that was behind him last year.
I couldn't see it on there.
Do you think that's a comment? I don't know. I don't know. The awards were a challenge for everyone this year, but by pulling together converters, mills, judges, ECMA and Pro Carton, we got there in the end. This year, the jury selected 23 cartons for the European Carton Excellence Award shortlist. which have all been showcased for the public vote for the last 4 weeks. The shortlist was selected based on the entry information you all submitted. But let me assure you that the judges all received physical samples of all the finalists, so they can make their informed decisions based on the actual packs. But let's recap who made it onto the shortlist. Can I also welcome the shortlisted entrants? Can we see them? There we go, fantastic. Lovely to see you all, lovely to see you all. I'm really glad you were able to join us.
So this year the jury have selected 6 Gold Award winners and 5 Platinum Award winners. So we'll start with the Gold Awards.
So the first winner of the Gold Awards, it went to Picard Frozen Creation by A.R. Cholet and Stora Enso. Well done.
The next gold, Eccentrique Facial Cleanser by Essentra Packaging and Holman Iggesund. Congratulations.
Flying Orchids by Smurfit Kappa Zedek and Board and Paper.
Candida Dental Sticks by AR Packaging Swiss and Board and Paper. Congratulations again.
This is getting slightly repetitive because it's Curadon Sensitive by IR Packaging Swiss and Billerud Coarseness and Stora Enso.
And another, the Rose Gift Box from AR Packaging Swiss and Billerud Coarseness. Well done.
Well done, everyone, and AR in particular. I would point out the judges do not know the entrants. They do not know who the converter are, so they do it all blind. But well done, AR, and I hope you've got a wall big enough for all those certificates. The Pro Carton Student Video Competition, in only its second year, received 79 entries from 38 universities in 17 countries. The pre-judging only managed to rule out half of the entries, which left around 40 for the jury to view and rate. Now, I was one of the jurors, along with Baddy Mink, an international film producer, and Simon Bolton, an advertising executive who has run some of the world's largest ad agencies. After much debate, we decided there were 3 videos that stood out above all others. Now, I'd like to show them all to you before we announce the winner. So here's the first of those 3, Packaging for a Better World. Great title.
Quite often, we don't notice the differences between parts of our everyday lives. The carving in the chairs, the pigment in the leaves, the beauty in the details. With Pro Carton, every detail is important. Every dimension is placed to create a shape perfect for each product. Whether it's dried food or cosmetics, every nook and cranny make each design unique. The only thing each piece of packaging has in common is it's all sustainable. It has never been more critical to center sustainability in our practices as it is today. As the world witnesses our climate breakdown and our ecosystems collapse, Pro Carton is making sure they're doing their bit to help the Earth. Over half the materials Pro Carton use are from recycled commodities. The other half is produced from replanted forests found mainly in Sweden and Finland. Unlike the rainforests in other continents, these forests are increasing every year by twice the size of London. The carton board is manufactured using renewable biomass-based energy created from the wood byproducts. On top of this, almost all the water used in production for cleaning, transporting and bonding fibers is constantly being reused on site. This creates a product covered in beautiful details. A product that has been packaged for a better world.
Packaging for a better world. As I said at the beginning, where have I heard that before? And it was produced by Eve Pitt from the University of Surrey in the UK.
Well done, Eve. A really stunning piece of work. So it's now back to the quiz. Phones at the ready. Next question. Who strolled to success in 2002 helped by Field Packaging? So was it A, Walker's Shortbread, B, Phileas Fogg, C, Johnny Walker, or D, Walker's Crisps? Who put that one in? So a few more seconds to get your answers in. Okay, over to the answer. So the answer is, of course, Johnny Walker.
But not everyone got it right.
So I can see no one chose Walker's Crisps.
I think you gave them a clue. Okay, go on to the next question, question 4. So could you imagine a better pack, a winner for Model and Igerson in 2004? Is it A, Terry's, B, Cadbury, C, Mars, or D, Lindt? Imagine by John Lennon was all about a fairer world. If it was recorded today, it'd probably be about a more sustainable world. Imagine there's no litter. It's easy if you try. No ocean pollution. Above us, clear blue sky. Imagine all the packaging made from carton board. By the way, the answer is Terry's. And only 19% got it right. Oh, that's great.
Choir boy voice, Tony. So we now move on to the Platinum Awards. So 5 packs were selected, and the winners are
Tvet Beer by Wangen Packaging and Billerud Korsnäs.
the Tomato Stall Punnet by Graphic Packaging International and Billerud Korsnäs. Happy looking, Tom.
The New Year Makeup Calendar by Durero Packaging and Metzer Board.
The Cluster Wing by Westrock using their own carton board.
Finally, Bundwell Bundle by Wangen Packaging and board from RDM. Very well done, very well done.
Congratulations.
So let's go back to our little quiz again. In 2008, Smirnoff won the Carton of the Year on a pack produced on Igerson board. But what was it called? Was it Smirnoff White, Smirnoff Diamond, Smirnoff Black, or Smirnoff Gold?
Not such an easy question, that.
You've got a 1 in 4 chance if you want to have a guess. One of them, I assure you, is correct. Which of those Smirnoffs was it? Which colour or which material was it? Well, the answer is black. It was Smirnoff Black that won. And again, you're not too many people getting it right. But Smirnoff Black.
Okay, on to question 6. So 11 years ago, CD Cartondruck, who are now owned by Westrock, unveiled their Carton Smart Car covered in thousands of tiny folding cartons. But who won the F1 Championship that year? So was it A, Michael Schumacher, B, Lewis Hamilton, C, Sebastian Vettel, or D, Fernando Alonso?
I remember seeing that car, Mike, at the CD Cartondruck plant. They used over 7,000 cartons to create it, all in different shades of green.
I think Ian Lloyd is driving it today, actually.
It's his company car, yeah.
I think so. So the answer is, of course, Sebastian Vettel, who won the title 4 times overall.
4 times in a row, in fact.
Okay.
I mentioned that there were 3 finalists for the Pro Carton Student Video Award. The second finalist is OptiCarton, the vision outside the box, from Silvia Baldo and Olimpia Bonvecchio from Bologna. So from that virtual reality world back to the real world, albeit virtual. Before we present to you the winners and finalists of the Pro Carton Young Designers Award, let's hear a few words from Horst Bittermann, the president of Pro Carton.
Thank you, Tony and Mike, for a kind introduction and for hosting this year's E-event. Whilst the European Carton Excellence Award is reaching its 25th anniversary, most of the participants of the Pro Carton Young Designers Award and Pro Carton Young Students Award have not even reached their 25th birthday. 25 can be considered either as old or as young. But one thing is for sure. The dedication to environment is getting bigger and bigger. The wish and the desire for sustainable packaging is increasing every day. We all, especially also the young people, are driving that because we old guys live on the planet only for the next 50 years, hopefully, but the young ones live 100 years. Therefore, they have to look for the planet and they have to look for the climate. What they do now is they look for sustainable packaging. And sustainable packaging means circular packaging and fiber-based packaging. The Pro Carton Young Designer Award and the Pro Carton Student Award bring together what belongs together, the future generation with the packaging material of the future. This year is again a record year. Pro Carton Young Designer Award with over 640 entries, almost 100 more than last year. Incredible. The Pro Carton Student Award was launched last year and really started to gain momentum in 2021 with 79 entries, which were really stunning. On behalf of ECMA and Pro Carton, I want to thank all universities, all teachers, but especially all students for the work, for the dedication and for the enthusiasm. Enough talking now. Let's give all the winners the international publicity and recognition they deserve. And celebrate with the most creative submissions 2021. And the winners are Tony and Mike. It's your stage.
Thanks, Horst. And as Horst said, once again, records have been broken. There were actually 643 entries coming from 109 universities and 22 countries. So let's see the finalists. And all of that produced in lockdown. Let's now welcome the design stars behind these great ideas. Hi everybody, lovely to see you.
Fantastic.
So first is the winner of the public voting. It was very close indeed. In fact, there are only 25 votes separating the top two, and we received over 3,000 votes in all.
Wow.
But the winner who receives a new iPad is Velveteen Rabbit by Amanpreet Kang from the United Kingdom. Very well done. Well done, Amanpreet. Excellent.
Congratulations.
We now move on to the Judges' Awards, and the winners will win a trip to Vienna, when the time allows, to visit the Group and see both a mill and a carton converting plant in operation. First is the Newcomers Award, which was introduced last year and goes to the best entry coming from a student at a university that has not won before. And this year, that goes to Herbix 123 by Louisa Maldana from the Oslo School of Architecture and Design.
Well done.
It's a unique herb dispenser with a clever slider to control the 3 dosage levels, and made from carton board rather than plastic or plastic and glass, as is normally the case. Well done. The Save the Planet Award is given to a design that reduces or eliminates the amount of fossil-based material, and it goes to Roll Up Selection Box by Emily Kearns from the UK again. It's a good year for the UK for once. The Roll Up is an inventive take on your regular Christmas selection, and it injects some fun. It's designed to be like popped open like a cracker. The top contains a purple ribbon with a snapper that recreates the pop of a cracker when pulled apart.
It's a cracking design, Tony.
Oh, thanks, Mike. The winner of the carton board packaging food and drink category went to Argan Oil. Raul Adame, Paul Delgado, Esther Martinez and Mark Calvo in Barcelona.
Well done.
The jury said the argan oil pack is a lovely piece of carton construction that involves the consumer in the drama of opening the pack to reveal the product inside. The structure of the pack also ensures adequate protection of the glass, even when sent by post. The winner in the carton board packaging all others, excluding food and drink, went to Frame It by Christina Scheld and Farina Nagel from Münster in Germany.
Well done.
The juror Janet Stripson said, the Frame It design is a clever piece of packaging because it's more than that. It provides an additional use. The packaging protects the picture frame, but also incorporates a clever stencil that can be used to hang the product. She really liked the thinking behind the design and the execution, which was carried out in a very effective way. Well done, everybody. Last, but certainly not least, is the winner of the Creative Carton Board Ideas category, which was the Eco Seal bread bag by Seni Viransola from Father Christmas Land, from Lapland. Eco Seal is a great example of a packaging that tackles and solves a problem. At first, the clip looks quite ordinary, but on closer inspection, you see the benefits that this clever little clip offers. It's environmentally friendly, natural fibre based, can be recycled, it's reusable, and seals the product in the bag perfectly well, keeping it lovely and fresh. Brilliant. I can see Seni on the screen. Seni, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you take yourself off.
Yes.
Oh, superb. I'm going to really embarrass you by asking you a question. I do apologise. It was purely random, but many, many congratulations. Great idea. It certainly wasn't a half-baked idea, and you clearly used your loaf.
Oh, Tony, your
in
puns
coming
are
up with
awful.
it. But Sally, can I ask you, how did you come up with the idea?
I looked at a bread bag and I thought that bread bag closer going to be more ecological, and then I made many prototypes and explored which ideas work and which didn't.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, it was all worthwhile because you're one of our winners. So, that was fantastic. So thanks, Seni. You'll certainly be the toast of Lapland now.
Great.
Congratulations to all the winners and indeed to everyone that entered. Thank you also to the great teachers who mentored and encouraged their students to enter the awards. And please enter next year too. Let's now return to the Pro Carton Student Video Award and the third of those finalists that I mentioned. Now, I bet you've never seen anything quite like this before. It's Carton Boat by Isa Mutevelic from Vienna.
Amazing.
A boat out of cardboard.
No, I don't think it's gonna be possible.
No, I think no.
I think it's a joke and it's not possible, yes, Stu.
Never in a million years can you go with a carton on water. It's impossible, it will drown.
A boat with this here? I don't think so, no. But it's not possible.
Give Carton a chance. Another John Lennon reference, I think. So brilliant. So you've seen the three. There were 3 finalists, but the judges were really impressed with a number of other entries. And they decided to award commendations to a further 6 videos, all of whom will receive a framed certificate. And they highly commended 2 videos who will each win €500. So well done to Kristina Litvinenko and Turkay Kayadelen. Well done to everybody, but in particular the 2 highly commended. Now, before we announce the winner of the Pro Carton Student Video Award, we've got a couple more questions for you.
Thanks, Tony. Question 7. So champagne packs have won Carton of the Year 3 times. But who rode to victory in 2012 with their 3D lens pack? So was it A, Bollinger, B, Tattinger, C, Lanson, or D, Laurent Perrier? All of those I would expect to find in your cellar, Tony.
Along with some Veuve Clicquot, of course.
Of course. So final opportunity. So the answer is Tattinger. And a very nice drop of bubbly, it is 2. Now, question 8. You couldn't make up this cosmetic winner from 2015. Yeah. But was it Gabrina in Love, Ambuya, Clinique, or Joe Malone?
Mike, the logo looks like two paper clips copulating to me.
I guess so. Only you would think of that, Tony. So just a few more moments to get your answer in. And the answer was, it was Ambuya. So what, 32% getting that correct? Congratulations, everybody.
So let's return to those three finalists of the Student Video Award. Have you all picked your favourite? Well, when the judges considered how well the videos communicated the advantages of cartons and cartonboard, the strength of the creative idea, and the filmmaking skills, they couldn't separate them. So I'm delighted to be able to inform you that all three entries have been declared joint winners. And what's more, ProCard have decided to increase the prize fund so that each winning entry will receive €2,000.
Wow.
So well done, everybody. €2,000 coming to each of you. Hopefully that'll help either pay off your student debts or make for a good party in the student bar. I don't know which.
That's well deserved.
Maybe I can have a quick word with one of you. Maybe is Isa there?
Yes, hello.
Ah, okay, brilliant. You did the carton boat idea, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, so the question we've all been asking is, did you make it back to the shore or did it sink?
Actually, it sank at the end. I lost for about 10 minutes on the water, but I tried something new. I tried to stand up on the boat and I lost my balance, so I fall in the water.
That's asking for trouble.
Okay, so it was a dodgy sailor, not dodgy cartonboard. Anyway, well done, and thanks for speaking to us. I mean, one of the things I liked about the idea was that because cartonboard is biodegradable, even if it does sink, it wouldn't harm the environment in the long term. So, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Well done, everybody. So, before we get on to the main part of the show, we thought we'd like to take a look at some of the events of the last 25 years and remind you, and you're going to love this, of some of the winners of the Carton of the Year.
The year 2000 was famous for the world not coming to an end. The Millennium Bug just never happened in the way predicted. The Carton of the Year, which was in its 4th year, was won by Rotapack, with cartonboard from the Forest Alliance. In 2005, YouTube was launched, and Angela Merkel became the first female Chancellor of Germany. Carton of the Year was Promised Vodka, with A&A Carton being the converter, and MMK and Stora Enso the board providers. In 2010, the Burj Khalifa skyscraper in Dubai was opened and became the world's tallest building at 828 metres. Apparently it takes 3 months to clean all the windows. The Carton of the Year went to Tommy, the converter being CD Cartendrug, and cardboard from Tullis Russell. In 2015, Sepp Blatter resigned from FIFA amidst a huge corruption scandal. In the same year, Queen Elizabeth II became the United Kingdom's longest-serving monarch, and she's still going strong. The Carton of the Year went to Ambuya. The converter was offset Druckerei Schwarzer with board from Migersund. In 2020, the World Health Organization announced the COVID-19 pandemic to the world. It was also the 60th anniversary of ECMA and the year in which the Pro Carton Student Video Award was launched. The Carton of the Year went to Roku Gin, the converter was Vang and Ecton Packaging, and the cartonboard came from Stora Enso. Well, that's enough nostalgia, at least for the time being. We're moving towards the climax of the show. Who will take home the big prizes and gain worldwide fame? Entries were divided into 4 categories, firstly depending on the substrate, either virgin board or recycled board, and secondly by product type, food and drink or general packaging. As you probably know, the market is split 50-50 between virgin and recycled board. And the material is recyclable. and 2 independent studies have confirmed that paper fibres can be recycled 25 times or more.
25 times. So we start with the food and drink packaging recycled fibre. And the winner is Fruit Basket by Newpack using board and papers material. Congratulations.
This packaging for fruit combines functionality with design language and sustainability. Produced flat, the basket unfolds with a simple movement of the hand, equally offering its contents both space and protection. The 2 grip holes invite to touch, and the round shape formally resembles a traditional fruit basket, which provides the contents with sufficient air and lets the consumer check the goods. A very clever packaging indeed.
Moving on, the winner of the food and drink packaging on virgin fibre is Magulo Cashew Nut Butter. The converter is GPI and the board came from board and paper. Well done.
There is a lot of sustainability around this butter, and the carton really bring this sustainability equity to the brand. The packaging also is very pure, it's simple, and the carton being recycled really reinforce the equity of the brand. The carton is very well thought. It's one piece of constructions with a lid and a smart closure. It will make sure that the product itself has the right safety. I mean, we believe that also that the carton itself, being a one-piece constructions, really will optimize, and it will be easy to run on the machine.
Thanks, Jean-René. Magnificent looking pack. So the winner of the general packaging recycled fibre category is the plastic-free toothbrush pack, and the converter is Carl Neuer, and the mill is Weig Canton. Congratulations.
The EcoFresh all carton board pack is excellent. It reduces a huge ton of waste, and it's also really neat, really well designed, and it has a very pleasing touch and feel and look. All done out of board, which should be celebrated. It's a really nicely designed and made pack.
Next up is the winner of general packaging virgin fibre. And the winner, it went to Gare Coffee by Alzamora and Billard Korsnäs. What a beautiful looking pack, and you'll see more in the jury video.
This packaging immediately thrilled me with its simple structural solution combined with a special, rather surprising unwrapping experience. When you take off the simple band embossed with gold foil, you hold a honeycomb-shaped packaging refined with graphic leaf pattern in your hands, which invites you to pull it apart. And then comes the surprise. The golden inner part is pushed forward thanks to the simple construction and presents the contents perfectly. The combination of protective cover and floating product presentation inside is simply captivating.
Beautiful. Before the final awards, let's do one last round of the quiz and find out how you all got on.
Okay, thanks, Tony. So question 9. So the new award system of having category winners for both virgin fibre packs and recycled fibre packs was a fairly recent introduction. But which year did this start? So was it A, 2017, B, 2018, C, 2019, or D, 2020? So 17, 18, 19, or 20. Final opportunity. Well, the answer is 2019. It's the 3rd year since they were introduced. Well done for those who got it right.
Yep, half of them getting it right. A bit better than some of the other questions. We'll move on to the last question. Roku won in 2020. It's a Japanese gin. The converter was Vanganekton, But what does roku mean in Japanese? Is it A, wonder, B, pleasure, C, 6, or D, harmony?
Tough question. Lovely drink, though.
Very nice. Looking forward to one tonight. Okay, the answer is 6. Roku means 6 in Japanese. There are 6 different Japanese botanicals used in its preparation, and the pack is also 6-sided. So most people are getting that one wrong.
Okay, good knowledge.
Let's see if anyone got them all right. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And, a bit of inside knowledge, I'm afraid, there. One of the Pro Carton team doing quite well. Well, they're disqualified. So top prize has got to go to Tom Garsed, as if he hasn't got enough prizes already, with 6 out of 10. But a bit slow there, 258, Tom. But well done to everyone. And thanks for taking part. It was a bit of fun.
Congratulations, Tom. So next we come to the pack that the voting public liked the best. So the winner of the public award polled nearly 200 more votes than the second placed entrant. So convincing, it was a convincing win, gaining 16% of the total votes. And it's the Smarties Giant Hexatube from Westrop. Well done. So Nestle, of course, announced this year that they're moving all their Smarties packs to paper-based packaging. I guess, Tony, that's why they call them Smarties.
I can't believe you said that. Okay, now we'll move on to the special awards.
Well, I love innovation, I really do. So this award really appeals to me. It's for a pack or material that shows real creativity that we've not seen before. And the winner of the Innovation Award is the Carlo spoon from Cardbox Packaging, using carton board from Stora Enso. Congratulations, Klaus. In fact, Tony, it's amazing how strong the spoon is.
Yeah, it's a really good functional spoon.
Great product.
And then it's not only innovations, but it's innovation that can really help the consumer. I mean, normally spoon is always in plastic and sometimes in wood. I mean, this one is purely paper-based, which is 100% recycled. So it's also a good way to promote sustainability with something which has been in the past dominated by plastic and luckily get removed with a new regulation in Europe. But it's a good product. It's a very innovative. So that's why we selected for this year for the most innovative award to Carlo Spoon. Congrats.
Yeah, indeed. Well done. The Save the Planet Award is given to a carton board idea or pack that has significantly reduced the amount of non-sustainable material that is used. This year, the winner achieves it brilliantly.
The winner of the Save the Planet Award is the paper-sealed MAP tray burger solution from Graphic Packaging International, with board supplied by Billerud Korsnäs. Congratulations, Tom.
We chose the paper seal tray as the winner of the Save the Planet category, not just because it straightforwardly replaces plastic trays, thereby reducing plastic use by up to 90%, but it does so whilst being aesthetically pleasing, excellent design detail, the construction, and also featuring these rounded corners, retaining the look of the previous pack. The transparent removable inner lining of the pack also allows branding and consumer communication to the pack inner and pack outer.
Let's see if we can have a word with GPI. Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can indeed.
Loud and clear.
Fabulous. Well done. Many congratulations. Tom, it seems to me that GPI are doing a lot of work on plastic substitution, certainly over the last couple of years. But what's your immediate reaction to winning the Save the Planet Award?
I mean, I think when I look at the competition, then it's really a privilege, and it's testament to the huge work that all the team have done. And it really shows that carton board can push itself into areas where plastic is dominating today, and it's only really the start of the trend that we can see coming through.
Brilliant. Thank you, Tom. Thanks for joining us, and very well done once again.
Well done, Tom.
So here we are, the ultimate prize, the carton of the year, the creme de la creme, the best of the best, the pièce de résistance. But this year, the winner of the carton of the year will also get this super new trophy, which has been engraved with all the previous winners and will be passed on each year from one winner to the next. So, the winner of the carton of the year is Bodegas Balsamic by Durero Packaging and Holman Iggesund.
Wow. Look at that. It's a gorgeous pack.
The Carton of the Year vinegar pack was a beautiful example of gift packaging. So the carton construction presented and protected the product beautifully. I like the way that they provided theatre and the outer packaging fanned out to reveal the bottle inside. But also the fact that foil board was used and the reflective quality shone through the product. It was a very satisfying experience opening the pack. It protected the product really well and gave an element of surprise. So all in all, a really well thought through, well executed gift pack.
Brilliant. Well done, everybody. And let's see if I can have a quick word with Durero Packaging, Albert. I've actually never had Spanish balsamic vinegar before, always it's Italian, so that's something I need to put right, and I shall look forward to maybe trying something like a 25-year-old or 50-year-old one day. I'll have to save up. But Albert, yeah, well done. You got 2 awards this year, including Carton of the Year. What's your immediate reaction?
We are very proud of that project and the other, because it takes a lot of time for us doing tests and developing that with my colleagues. But it's great to have an award having worked so much for that 2 projects. So we are very happy.
Yeah, it's a brilliant piece of work. It's an absolutely fabulous carton. I'm sure the product is fabulous as well. It just all works so well together. It's a very special pack and a tribute to your structural designers. So really, very well done.
Thank you.
And so thanks, Albert. And maybe, I don't know whether we can speak to anyone from Holman Iggesund. Ricard, can you hear me?
Hi, Tony.
Hi.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, indeed. I see you're in your bedroom.
Exactly. Right.
Ricard, it's actually been 6 years since Iggesund were the board supplier for the Carton of the Year. So what message are you going to send out about improving that? I mean, fantastic to win it this year.
Well, first of all, we're super happy we won this year. I think it's a great carton. To everybody out there, I think it's really the question of using the right board for the right applications, and clearly in this case, our board met all the needs that was there. So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right material for the right product. Excellent. Thank you very much, Ricard, and love the office.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
Mike.
well done, Ricard and Albert. So there's one more award we're left to hand out, and it's a tribute to continued excellence. It's the new Champions Trophy. So it is awarded to the converter and mills that have won the most Carton of the Year awards over the last 25 years. The industry's changed a lot. There's been significant consolidation, acquisition, and sometimes closures. And we've taken all of that into account. And we have winners for both board and for the most successful converter. So let's announce the winning mill first. Well, in fact, 2 mills have both won Carton of the Year on 7 occasions. So congratulations go to Holman Iggesund and also to Stora Enso, and both will be receiving this special trophy. Tony, it's a celebration. Your valet should cheer up a bit.
I don't pay him to smile. That costs extra. Okay, so that's the winner or winners of the Mills Award. But who is the winning converter? Is it maybe Edelman or Van Genekten or MMP or perhaps AR? Well, the winner of the Champions Trophy is Westrock. And they may not have won a Carton of the Year as Westrock, but as Rotapack, Cartondruck and Field Packaging, they've won the award 5 times. So really well done to everybody at Westrock. And congratulations, Julian. Can we have a quick word?
Well done, Julian.
Can we have a quick word, Julian? If you can, yeah, we'll hear you in a second.
I think Julian's
Can
on
you hear
mute.
me okay?
Yeah, superb.
Loud and clear.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Creative design has always been important to all those companies that I mentioned, and it certainly was when I was at the business for 11 years. But has it changed with Westrock? Where does design and creativity fit in the Westrock world?
Thank you, Tony. Firstly, a huge thank you for instilling these awards on our business. With regard to design, we see design as being absolutely core to our business because they create the very essence of the ideas that we and our clients have at the very beginning of the projects that we undergo with them. And it's at that, I always describe it as the fluffy front end, when people are trying to explore and discover what routes are available to them. And it's our job to walk with the client through that process to deliver something that really makes a difference to them.
Brilliant. Yeah, spot on. Thank you for that, Julian. Appreciate you talking to us.
Well done, Julian. And well done to all the winners and indeed everyone that took part. So normally at this stage, we hand out copies of the award brochure, but they will be in the post to members tomorrow. And anyone else that wants a copy can request one from the Pro Carton website.
Yep, well, we got there, Mike.
We did indeed.
But don't tune off quite yet, as we've got a little surprise for you, as we put together a video with some of the best bits from the award celebrations over the last 25 years.
It's a great video as well.
We've even had a bit of fun with the credits too. So it's now gone 5 o'clock CET. So how about some strawberries with Bodegas balsamic vinegar and maybe a glass of champagne?
Why not?
To toast
Cheers,
all the
Tony.
winners. All the winners.
Cheers,
everybody, and enjoy the video. Good health.
Take care.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend this time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend this time a seed in a garden. You will grow to be tall, staring out over miles of land without it, but wanting to build up walls. Lift me up in your branches, we can watch the sunrise. Just a couple of bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. I'll wait to see